tell me, what does it mean to you to be recognized by your community like this?
Yeah, I think, I mean, again, I'm also in shock. I mean, and especially that Plentina, the startup that we built right before the pandemic and kind of hopefully surviving now, was done for both the community and the judged, right? In the same category, which is a kind of a validation, I guess, that both the community that we serve, but also for professional judges think that we're hopefully have a good business model, right? But I guess in general too, right? At least the reaction I have is a lot of humility because we built this company for the service of the world, right? Like we're building basically how to democratize financial services for the billions that are underserved, and just to be recognized by the community and also our set of investors that invested in our vision is just a truly humbling thing to have.
Wonderful. And you mentioned sort of the COVID time. Can you tell me how that has sort of changed your outlook on your business?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, me and my co-founder, we left our corporate roles and became first-time startup founders in 2019, right? Right before the pandemic hit, not knowing what was going to happen. But I think the big learning, especially building a startup, a technology startup, in the midst of a crisis, is that if you just have a focus and have a compelling vision, and hopefully have an earnest heart of why you did it in the first place, you'll have people that will support you. And this is kind of the nature of a community, right? Like we had investors from Connecticut help us. Even if people didn't, let's say, invest in us, they just gave us time and gave us advice on what to do and how to navigate, because during the pandemic, right, like you're just thinking that will you still survive? But just the people that in the community that always tell you, like, what, just power through. We've seen crisis before, and just go through this. It's truly humbling, right?
That's wonderful. And you mentioned how people came around to support you. Can you tell me how did you maintain contact with them over the last year? Did you find it easier to connect with people or harder?
Yeah, I think the beauty about us in Connecticut, right, is that we're kind of, at least in where I am in Fairfield County in Westport, right? Like sometimes you have to go to the city, right, in New York City to network. Sometimes you have to go to other places network. But at least during the pandemic, one thing we just thought and reframed our minds is, how do you build networks? How do you reach out to people, even if maybe you haven't met yet personally, right? And I think that opened up kind of our mind versus a mindset of constraint, right? Like I can only be at home, and how do I build a business if I'm just like doing it from my living room or my bedroom, right? Into actually thinking, what, now the world of expertise and advice is open to us, right? Because of this. And that's, I guess, a mindset that to be honest, the first few months we didn't really think about, but later on we just said, if we think this way, hopefully things would change. And I mean, that's why we're super grateful to everybody that just gave us even a few minutes of their time during the pandemic. I'm sure everybody's working with their own personal issues to kind of help us navigate probably some of the most challenging times of our professional life.
Well, thank you so much. Before I let you go, can you tell me a little bit about what's next for your business, what you're looking forward to? And
yeah, definitely. And this is like I guess a week of surprises for us. We just closed our seed round last week. We announced it, right? So we closed a $2.2 million seed round to kind of make sure that our vision continues and grow the company to its full potential. So we're hoping that we just double, triple, quadruple our impact over the next 12 to 18 months, and just humble and honored for everybody that supported us, our investors, our employees, our partners, right? Without them, we won't be here, especially our customers who we serve every day.
Well, congratulations on that. That's incredible news. And I do hope that just helps you grow exponentially.
Perfect. And thank you so much for this honor. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And again, please go back to the main ceremony and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Bye.